Welcome back, welcome back. Lindsey Jones is here from, what is the name of your business?
Calamity Cactus.
Calamity Cactus. And
yes, sir.
I reached out to Lindsey when she had put something on social media about a vision for more and better downtown lighting. And so I wanted you to come on and talk about what your vision was for that and how to get that accomplished and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So,
well, I've lived in a bunch of different places, and I'm used to having like activities. Well, I've lived in Manhattan, so I'm used to having activities when you leave at night. And I didn't realize till I rented a spot right off the square that at about 5 o'clock, especially went before time change, it's pitch dark by about 5, and it's pretty. It got kind of scary, creepy down there, and so I started to learn why we didn't have a lot of customers come in, especially during when it
was dark.
Right, exactly. And so I was thankful for time change, but still I'm glad it got me thinking, hopefully by the next time that we have time change, we might have some lot better lighting down there, because we need it. I mean, I'm telling you, you take out your phone flashlight just to go to your car on the outskirts of the square. I believe mine is, I'm not actually from, I don't know everything on the square as well as like maybe somebody that's lived here a long time, but I believe the office across from mine is John
Arthur's in there now, I think.
Right, in that spot. And so that's to give you a clue of where my boutique is and where I'm talking. Right by Six Sisters and Kirkland's Deli. And
okay, so what's your plan? What would you what would you like to see?
I would just love to, first of all, to start with the easiest plan, which would be to feel safer down there. And I think that long term, I'd love to see more businesses take over on the square where people feel like it's more of a destination. And so that's kind of what I want to start simple with lighting. And then
I think that's a question that a lot of people are thinking and have thought for years. And I think when Walmart did their super center, all the business kind of shifted north of town. And a lot of people moved out of some of the locations. And I think the Harrison Square has been typically a mom and pop run
and it's
type
hard
of business. Yes, it's hard because you're competing with the bigger box stores.
Right, exactly. It's really hard to operate. And
but there are people here that want the downtown business district to thrive like you.
Right, and I think it kind of began with seeing how neat, like Christmas time, a lot more people come down there. And I mean, again, I just started renting a place December 1st down there. And I don't know if you were in the Grease play, right? I remember I was out there the night before that on the square. Or no, actually that night it looked like a really good turnout. I was like, those people, they were going into a Broadway play. They were all dressed so nicely, and I was like, it got me thinking. Honestly, that was just being out there and seeing how everyone seemed to be in such a great mood, and I was like, I kind of got and then I was a little disappointed that wasn't just like every night. You know, it'd be nice if people felt like it was a destination. And I've had someone tell me that they're like, well, I can drive 30 minutes to Branson and I can eat and do fun things, and you're going to have to create to get people to feel like it's a destination. There need to be good places to eat, shop, entertainment. And so I guess that'd be a long-term goal is to work on.
Which, you know, I'd message you too saying that we have some of those things, but you just see it growing. For sure.
And I think, I grew up in Bentonville, so I saw the growth of when I was like 10, we moved to Bentonville. There was a Chili's on Restaurant Row over there, and it's like blown up. And I'd like to see more exciting things. And I think it's really possible because, I mean, we've got a lot of neat things around here anyways.
So how would we start? I mean, specifically on the lighting, how do you see that start?
Well,
how does it come to fruition? I mean, we can talk about it, but if there's not action taken, then
exactly. I was hoping with with our new mayor and such, I would like to have some more conversations about it. And like we were saying, let's start with the safety mechanism of the whole situation where people feel better about getting out and feel safe down there. And then I think it's just all it's gonna start with safety, and then people, feeling good about being out there, and it just feeling like there's options.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
so hopefully you can approach whoever it is, like the mayor or whatever, and
Yes.
kind of start there, and then maybe it will snowball from there.
That's what we
I think what we can do is anyone that's out there watching this segment that feels the same way, are you open to
Yes.
networking
love-
with that person
I'd
or
love
these
to be-
people?
I'd love to be contacted
Okay.
by anybody.
And I put a number up on the screen so you can contact Lindsey through that number.
That's 479.
Or she's also on Facebook, and her business is as well.
Yes.
479-787-8000. Is that correct? Okay.
I've kept that one because I was
Okay.
lucky it ended in 8,000. So.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well,
So-
we'll throw an appeal out there
Yes.
for people out there that just want to comment or even talk to you and
Yes.
discuss possibilities. And
I'd
that's
love
how it
to.
starts.
Okay.
I'd
Okay.
like to create a little group of, and I'm trying to do that with the other boutiques
Merchants and stuff,
Yes, we've actually, and I should mention that we've started
Yeah.
kind of bringing the conversation, because there's a lot of people on that are in the middle of the square that still they'd love it, even though they
Right.
have
Yeah.
nicer, like better lighting.
Right.
They'd love to
Right.
see
Sure.
it.
Right.
I think
I
that
think everybody wants to work together to,
Yes.
for the better.
Yes,
And-
definitely.
And over the years, I think the Harrison Square has grown, and it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of gone by the wayside as far as occupancy in some of the buildings. So
Right.
I know that if
There's
if
a lot
it was
of space.
yeah, there is a lot
Yeah.
of space, and if it was a vibrant community where
Right.
most of the buildings were open, I think that would be more of a.
And I think
a
we're
positive
starting
thing.
that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I like to see I love to see when they're doing your productions of the plays and with the poorhouse and walking
Right,
in.
right.
It's neat to see.
Yeah.
I think
We want to
it's
see it
starting.
survive and to thrive.
Well,
So.
and I was talking with Kim Rawson, and she has a plan
Yeah.
for the downtown.
I've
She would
already-
love to see it be a food court,
I
you
remember.
know, where there's several different
where
restaurants.
people can bring food trucks and such. It can be.
Yeah.
Bring more vendors
Yeah.
that are on a temporary basis.
Right.
I mean, and plus it's about to be the time of year with it's nice out for farmers markets and
Right.
things.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know I get it that in the past I just like it to be on a little bigger scale and it to
Just to grow.
improve. Right. just
Well, this
to
is where it
steady
starts with
grow.
conversation,
Right.
and then
Yes.
maybe some people can take action.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we'll try to
Well,
help.
thank you,
We'll try to
Lindsey.
help as best we can.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so much.
Lindsey.
All right.
Up next, who we have?
Twyla White, Shanna Peak, and Kirsten DeJagger. I just have to smile because I had to practice those names. Just
That's why I threw it to
saying.
you.
Lip sync competition. They're looking for contestants, and they're going to tell us more about that. Stay with us.